storyboarding your way to reality. And so that's why I suggest starting with a storyboard, because a storyboard is a visual plan telling your story through a series of events and experiences using pictures and images that guide your journey towards the reality you are trying to create. And if done right, you'll know exactly what you are going to do before it happens. Your storyboard creates its own world, and you must allow it to serve you on a day-to-day basis towards the goals, dreams, and aspirations you have set for yourself. Okay, to devise a great story for your storyboard, ask yourself the following questions. Who is the character you have declared yourself to be? What does your character do for a living? What is the story of your character about? And what is your character's motivation? What is the point your story is making? What is the single overarching question of your story? What does your character have to overcome internally to create the reality you want to live? Because this is what is holding you back, keeping you from creating the reality you want to live. The answers to these questions will become clear when you start illustrating them in your storyboard. Let me see if I can make this clearer from my own character experience. Okay, so remember I told you that I wanted to be the #1 transformational speaker trainer in the world, right? This is the character that I have declared myself to be, the #1 transformational speaker trainer in the world. What does this character do for a living? I am a transformational coach, speaker, trainer for transformational speakers and leaders. My story is about transformation and helping people change and grow from within. My motivation is showing people how easy it is to transform themselves in just 6 easy steps. The point I'm making is that when life knocks you down, you don't have to give up and throw in the towel. You can fight back and be happy again. How can I tell if I've helped people change? I have to overcome my doubts, fears, and insecurities. And so when you create your storyboard, you create it based on the character that you've been visualizing, imagining, and mentally rehearsing, and ask yourself what is the first thing that you have to do to make your character's life a reality. The first thing for me was to write a book, but not another self-help book based on hopes, dreams, and theory, but on actual tools and strategies that have been scientifically proven to help people change. And so when you think of yours, I want you to make it big, make it important and significant. Otherwise, you won't stick with it. This should reiterate what you said when you said you wanted to be the best in the world, at whatever it was you said you wanted to be, have, and do with your life. Let it speak to something that you can relate to, because the more emotionally attached you are, the more creative your mind and imagination will be. Storyboarding is about telling your story through a series of pictures and images to create the reality you want to experience, as you see it in your mind in a step-by-step process. The script you're writing is what's going to keep you accountable for doing it. Your script allows you to focus thoughts and attention on the things you need to do and nothing else, one thing at a time. And yes, your mind is going to want to multitask, but you must stay focused on one picture and one story frame at a time, at least until it's complete. Listen, the main reason why so many of you haven't turned your goals and dreams into reality is that you're trying to do too many things at once, all at the same time, and you get overwhelmed and end up doing nothing. So what your storyboard will do is help lead and guide through the process of reverse engineering your reality as you see it. It allows you to assemble all the parts correctly, one step at a time, so that your mind starts with the first thing, and then you ask what's next, because this is how the brain naturally works and learns.